What's going on, Salt Strong Nation? Today we're going to show you guys how to catch redfish with popping corks and live shrimp, and you're going to get to see it from the drone view. Really cool footage that Luke and I got while we were down at Bay Flats Lodge in Seadrift, Texas. We got some incredible footage that I'm really excited to share with you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, one really cool thing about Bay Flats, if you guys have never been here, they start every day off by feeding all of the lodge guests a really awesome breakfast. Really nice to have before you get out on the water for a long day of fishing. And after doing a little bit of filming with the lodge, we got a chance to spend some time with Captain Brian, who you guys are going to see some great tips from here in a little bit, fishing all of these outflow points near these marshes. Now, these are great areas to find redfish this time of year because they're just focused on getting easy meals, and they will sit outside of these areas on outgoing tides looking for that bait to get washed out with the tide. So as soon as we pulled up to this area, we actually started catching a bunch of fish. Luke caught 4 back-to-back and managed to get this 4th one right here on film. I did get the end of the fight as well on the drone as I was getting that set up, but the cool part is the next 3 catches you guys are going to see from cast to catch are all on the drone and Luke's head cam. So in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see Luke's view and obviously the big drone view on the main screen, making a cast right up towards that creek mouth. That cork lands right on the left side of that outflow area, again with the outgoing tide. All these redfish were staged at these entrances waiting for food to be brought out by the tide. Those marshes back there can be a little tough for them to get to at lower tides, so they just let the current do the work for them. And it didn't take long with Luke popping that cork to find a willing redfish to feed.
Oh, got him.
Yeah! Yeah! We did it!
Nice. Nice. That was like a slow take too. I was like, it looks like bobber's getting heavy. This is a smaller one, but that was cool. Four for 4. Yeah, we just put the drone up to show a textbook spot and made a cast up in there. And game on. 4 casts, 4 reds, and this one.
He still got a shrimp in his mouth.
Yeah, this is the antenna from that shrimp is sticking out of its mouth. That's crazy.
That's how you know they're on the bite.
So we were pretty excited to have the drone up and recording with such a hot bite going on. So Luke quickly deployed another shrimp under the cork on that left side of the outflow area. I know, again, it does look like with the wind, the water is getting pushed in, but this is a very tidal driven area and the tide is actually washing out. I am speeding up the clip because there were some needlefish and pinfish that were messing with the shrimp, but luckily with a couple more pops, Luke was able to bring in another red.
So, I think it's something small messing with me.
He's on it, just let him get it tight. There you go. Dude, this shot is amazing. I literally watched him eat it.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, as far as tutorial, I mean that was awesome.
Trout.
Little dink red.
He ate that big old shrimp.
I'm telling you, that's crazy, isn't it? These things are gonna grow big eating like that.
There's more than, and he's not the only one.
So Luke quickly got that red released, and we put the drone up again, stationed to where Luke could throw right under it, and we could showcase probably one of the coolest things I've captured on the drone in a really long time. Again, I am going to speed the clip up because this bite took a little bit longer, trying to get some fish called in. And as you guys can see, there's a little bit of a drop off, and Luke was just kind of feeling out the different areas, popping it, and we had him bring the cork just a little bit over to where I could see that drop off. And you guys will see here, I'm going to zoom in, you can actually see the redfish as Luke drags this cork approaching that shrimp. So he's popping it right there. You can see the cloud that's being brought up by some redfish digging around looking for that shrimp. And as Luke starts to drag it, you'll notice that there is a trailer behind it. And that's the shrimp, the spinning right there, and that redfish jumps right up to grab it right there, and Luke is on with another solid red. So really cool to capture that on film. Again, not usually how you're going to fish shrimp under a cork, just dragging it, but it still goes to show that these reds will come after any noise or disturbance that's on the surface. And we're actually going to have Captain Brian break down how to really fish these corks well after we land this fish.
Yeah, I was just reeling in slow, and I literally Yeah. I literally felt him just come up and smack it. Another keeper. That's cool. The most fish we've ever caught while the drone is up, that's for sure. Stomach is just full.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, this thing has been eating good. That is a healthy redfish.
Hey guys, Captain Brian here, Bay Flats Lodge. Just want to share some quick tips as you're fishing shrimp with the popping cork like we've been doing today. We've been really wearing out the redfish, and I'm going to do just a little quick what I typically do with my customers that come out with me to share. So one, I try to find this time of year the best size shrimp I can. This time of year they are a little bit bigger than normal. That's a good size Texas shrimp. The way we like to hook these shrimp is you find this horn. There's that big bone horn right there. We go underneath that horn. And that right there keeps the shrimp lively, ready to go. What I like to do is let the wind be your friend, as I say. Get the cork up in the air. Don't put too much snap into it so you're not throwing off your bait. Get something nice and easy. Let it sail. Right up against the bank. And then as needed, give it a little call it. Give it a little pop. Let the fish know we're here. Let it set. Get ready to hang on.
And as soon as Captain Brian put that rod down, it doubled over. Luckily, Luke was there to pick it up and fight that fish in. And we ended up catching a bunch of other really solid fish. The footage is a little bit repetitive, but you guys got the idea with what we showed on the drone. So hopefully you guys were able to learn a bunch of awesome tips from this video. And we've got a lot more great tips coming from our trip to Bay Flats. But I'd recommend if you want to have a great experience like this, you go book at bayflatslodge.com. I'll provide a link in the description below. But thank you again so much for watching. And if you want to check out more awesome fishing tips, definitely join us over at saltstrong.com. We're the #1 online fishing club for saltwater anglers because we guarantee we're going to help you catch more fish with our online courses and education and our new Smart Fishing Spots app that actually predicts exactly where fish are going to be feeding every single day. And we're also going to help you save a ton of money on tackle, and you're going to make a bunch of new fishing friends fast. So thank you again so much for watching, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the Insider family soon.